So I had just graduated with my associates and something else, nothing to do in education. So I received a phone call from someone and they was like, hey, you want to work with CMS with kids and after school? And I was like, I don't even like kids, like, oh God. So I did it and I interviewed, I got the job, and look at me now, 20 years later, still here. You know, I've been offered, different opportunities, and I'm like, no, I love it. I love the kids, so that's how I kind of got into teaching. I actually worked then it was Rite Aid, now it's Walgreens, and I wanted to be a pharmacy tech or a pharmacist. So once I got into it, as you can see, 20 years later, I've kind of stayed around. So my philosophy / approach to teaching is that all children can go with a positive, nurturing, safe, can grow, because it sounds like I said go, with a positive, safe, nurturing environment. So if you take that child and you mold them and you work with them, you can help them to grow. So that's kind of to grow and learn. So that's kind of what I use when I'm working with my kids. So the number one lesson that I have learned is don't judge a book by its cover, especially with working in the special needs field with the exceptional children, with the AU, the SAC, the behavior kids, because I've worked in all three of them. And you'll go and you'll see the kids the year before, or you'll get feedback from teachers, and I'm like, well, this kid is not doing the stuff that they're telling me they're doing. They're not doing that with me. So everybody is different. My students have taught me, out of all these 20 years, that this takes a lot of patience, a lot of patience. You gotta have a lot of patience to deal, because you're dealing with I know at this school, 1,100 kids, so everybody's different. So you gotta have patience for this kid in their situation, patience for that kid in that situation, and knowing how to approach them and how to build relationships with them. Because what worked for this kid, it might not work for that kid.